Hello, this is Amanda Slominski's second attempt to upload a video of my contemporary source on YouTube because the first attempt didn't work for some reason. So I am going to talk to you guys about how to write and design compelling calls to action. Since we are doing Saddle Tree Homes, I find it very difficult to come up with a very compelling call to action for a housing builder because I don't believe that a lot of people are going to be searching for houses when compared to searching for restaurants and shopping centers and things like that. So creating a very compelling call to action is going to help Saddle Tree Homes out a lot. We're going to go over what is a call to action, the components of a call to action, and then crafting actionable copies in the design part of it. So the first thing is, what is a call to action and why is it important? A call to action is literally a call for the viewer or the consumer to take action by clicking here, downloading this, going to the website to see this thing. You have to make sure that once they click on it, that it goes to a separate landing page, or else it's a very confusing call to action. It didn't actually do the thing that you created it to do. The components of a call to action are basically, you want to have brand awareness, such as when we do the YouTube video for Saddle Tree Homes, we want to ask ourselves what we want the viewers to do after watching it. That is going to be a call to action. Before we post any updates to Facebook, you really want them, the ultimate goal is to get a good click-through rate for them to go to the actual website. The click-through rate is following a hyperlink text into a particular website. So that's the ultimate goal of a call to action. Here's a checklist of the elements of a call to action. It needs to make people want to act. It needs to be eye-catching. It has to have a clear value proposition, and it has to have a specific landing page, as I mentioned before. For Saddle Tree Homes, it's going to be something along the lines of click here to see our houses, and then we would create a separate landing page with different floor plans, different kitchen designs, things like this. So now we're going to go over crafting the actionable copy. There are certain steps that you want to go through when creating a call to action. The first one being starting with subject and verbs. You need to make sure it's clear for the reader on what they're clicking on and why they should click on it. This is an example of a bad one. We have no idea what they want us to do, why they want us to click on it, what the purpose of this call to action is. The next one is we want to include numbers. So it's interesting to note that in art, a lot of famous pieces of art, if they have numbers or letters, it actually draws your eyes to the letter. It also helps cut down on the clutter. If you have a lot of words in your call to action, the numbers can help break that up a little bit and keep it more understandable. This particular one has prices. For Saddle Tree Homes, we probably want to show a picture of a house, saying click here now to view more, and then having a price of the house that we showed the picture of. That way we can break up that clutter a little bit. We want to add a personal touch. We really want to make it personable. We would use our personas that we created to make the call to action very personable to our viewers. We would use the retired couple when we're talking about golf courses. We'd use the power couple when talking about, office spaces. The stay-at-home mom, we talk about kitchens, and the working dad, we would talk more about garages. But really to target that specific viewing audience to our personas that we created. Next thing we want to do is just keep it simple. We don't want a lot of jargon. We don't want a lot of heavy words. We don't want a lot of technical language. The fourth and the fifth steps kind of tie into each other. The most common ones that get viewed are right here. I thought this was interesting. So these are probably the words we want to do. Things like top and best would definitely help viewers click on our website and our calls to action. Words we want to stay away from are probably franchise and investment, seeing that this is a housing builder investment would probably be one we want to stay away from. Thank you for listening.